Hello and welcome to Ethan's Bass World. Today I'm taking a look at the song Animate by the band Rush from the 1993 album Counterparts. And when I was listening to this song, I got really confused. My ear got really confused because it went ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da. When it went to that chord, I was like, oh, what key are we in? Is this song in multiple keys? Like, what's going on? Because to my ear, when a song, especially a rock song, starts with the minor chord, my ear immediately thinks, oh, that's the 6th chord, right? How many songs have we heard that go 6, 6, 6, 4, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1, 5, right? We wouldn't have pop music without that chord progression. How long will I slide? You know, stuff like that. So when my brain heard the beginning of this song, it started with an A minor chord, and it was I thought it might go to the C, G, back to the A minor, or it might go you know, something like that kind of leads us back to A minor. A minor is not the focus of this song. It's actually, the song is in F major or D minor. So what's happening is that the first chord of the song is the 3. It's a 3 chord. So if you know your F major scale, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, the 3 is A minor. So what they're playing is kind of an A minor 7 sound. And then A minor 7 chord, which has an A, C, E, and G in it, that chord actually works, it's kind of jazzy, right? But it actually works really well for the melody of this song because the melody starts on a G. So if you're playing an A against a G in the melody, that G is the flat 7 of A as a root, right? So what you're doing is kind of outlining an A minor 7 chord. So what that is you're going to the 1 chord now. So you start on the 3 to the 1. Now it makes a lot more sense when you go to this B flat. That's just the 4 chord. And if you don't believe my argument that this song is in D minor or F major, which are the same key, by the way, listen to the melody at the end of the chorus, right? Right? So that is based on D minor. So the confusing thing about this song is that it starts on the 3 chord, which is, I think, kind of what makes 90s alternative rock so interesting. Grunge music, all the 90s pop music, like if you listen to the chord changes on Alanis Morissette, any of that stuff, like there's always kind of interesting stuff. That's what I think makes the 90s a really interesting era. I like music that it's simple enough, it's major chords, it's minor chords, there's not even diminished or anything like that going on, but your ear is kind of messed with a little bit and you're like, wait, what key is this song? Is this song in multiple keys? That's what I think is really cool about country music, for instance. If you ever listen to the song This Kiss by, is it Faith Hill? I'm sorry if it's not Faith Hill. This Kiss is an incredible song that is in like 3 or 4 keys. It's like All the Things You Are. It's a tune that's in many keys and it keeps changing. But I would argue that this song, at least in the chorus, is pretty much all in the key of F major / D minor. That's what makes it really interesting. So here's something that I figured out. I figured out how to play the entire song on bass, just me. So what I do is I pluck this A. Well, okay, let's talk about what the chords are really quick. So A minor, F, B flat, C, D, right? D minor. So if you learn the melody, you're actually able to play these bass notes and the melody at the same time. So what I do is I go. So you can use the G string and the D string to play that melody and kind of hold it against this open A string, right? And then you can use a 10th to get this F and this high A. And then I use my pinky to play the 5th right here, and then the 6th. So I go. And then I do something fancy. When I go to the B flat down here, a low B flat, I stretch my pinky all the way to this high F, and then I do another 10th. Now this is an interesting one. It's D with a high E on the top. So it's just kind of a fun little breakdown, a way to, if you ever have to play this gig with a trio and then the guitar player doesn't show up and the singer is kind of looking at you, you can be like, hey, I know this on bass and guitar. So that's kind of fun. I hope this made any sense at all. I also want to say I am not certain that this song is in F major / D minor. I am making my best musical guess based on the type of chord changes, the way it changes around, going against what the melody notes are. I tried to just use my best intuition, which I think is kind of the best tool you can use as a musician, is use your ears and think logically about, does that make sense? And then kind of investigate if it doesn't. There's a lot of songs that we think are in different keys that they might actually be. Have you ever thought about the fact that Rock With You is actually in D major, but the first chord of the song is a 2 chord? People always, when the first chord of a song is a minor chord, people oftentimes think that is the 6 in the major key, or the 1 if you're thinking in a minor key. But sometimes a song starts on the 2 chord. Sometimes the song starts on the 3 chord, in this case. Peace and love.